This is Brenda and Stacy with Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy, and we're back with our part 2 of our assumptions episode, where we're just flabbergasted that, we did it too, thought different things when we were little because nobody told us any different. So these are things, they're not the myths that people actually told us that we believe. These are things that we just thought that was the way it is.
Yeah, we just assumed life was lifing. You just have these little ideas. You don't think to ask. You just assume.
Right.
You know the answer. So let's talk about, I know we've had a lot of people respond again, after our first episode on assumptions. So here we are. I'm going to ask that of me and you again.
Well, let's do it. Okay. Somebody thinks that men's balls hold the pee.
They don't.
Oh, come on.
They don't.
You're lying.
Stop it.
You're lying to me.
They don't. Where do they go?
They have kidneys like we do.
Oh.
Bladders.
Oh, they just don't have all the other girl stuff.
The sperm is in the balls.
That's where it rejuvenates. That's where
it's waiting.
Oh, it's just waiting.
It's waiting.
It's just sitting there like...
You thought there was pee in there for real?
I didn't know.
And you go squeezing on Jeff's balls? What if he peed to bed?
He peed to bed. But I'm just saying, I guess I've never thought about it to care.
Oh, fair enough.
You know.
All right, I thought that was a cute one. We had another one where a woman used to think when she was a little girl that your hair grew out from the end.
Wow.
I know. Which makes sense.
it does.
You're watching it and you're watching it grow, and little girls might be, we're trying to grow their hair out. Where it's coming from the head instead of the end. Huh. I could see that being
I could see that being a thing. I don't know when the day I figured that one out, but...
I think I learned it in school.
That it comes from the inside?
Yeah, I think that was kind of a science
Like
thing.
you're one of those
follicles.
things that, remember that a little doll or something that you could put Play-Doh in and squeeze it and it had holes in its head and the hair would come
the beauty
out.
shop. Beauty shop. And then I had a baby Chrissy doll. Do you remember those? Where it had a pull string in its back and it would shorten its ponytail. And then you could pull it out too and give her long hair.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah. So what the hell? The world's messing with us.
I know. I think so too. All right. Did you ever think kidney beans were really kidneys?
No.
From like a small animal? Mm-mm. All right. Well, that's a common one.
Oh, okay.
They look like little kidneys. So
They do.
And that's why they call them.
They call them kidney beans.
I know. But they're still a bean.
And they don't look like a ball sack.
No.
Thank God.
No. There's not pee in them.
They're not pretty.
All right. I think I've heard you say this one.
Yeah, probably have.
Did you think brown cows gave chocolate milk?
Absolutely. 100%.
And when did you find out that wasn't the case?
Gosh.
When I told you last week?
Yeah, when you said, people think, you were shocked that somebody responded, people think chocolate milk comes from brown cows. And I was, why not?
That's funny.
That's where it comes from.
Well, okay. Well, no.
Unless you're using the squirt stuff to put in your white milk. That came from white cow.
All right. Now, this one's a common one, I think, because I kind of thought this one, that actors or animals, when they died on television, they died in real life.
Oh, I think I felt that emotion when you get so wrapped up in, almost makes you feel like it's a story you're watching, but it's really, really happening. Mm-hmm. That's why I think I cry at movies sometimes, because you're so involved and so I could see that as a little kid.
Old Yeller.
I know. Oh, God. Why do you think I cried every time I've seen that movie? And
I cried too.
Yeah. Because
I cried through Titanic like a babe.
Oh, yeah, me too. That
kind of thing, I'll cry. Yeah. But I know they're still up walking around.
Well, yeah, because we are adults now and we know shit.
Do we?
But back when the first time you saw Old Yeller, I bet you thought, well, he's never coming back again.
Did you ever think that people could see you through the TV?
I have really not thought about people seeing me through the TV, but I have thought, like, is somebody watching me?
Girl, I used to think Mr. Rogers was talking to me and nobody else.
And nobody else, is you and him?
Just me and him talking about...
He was doing the puppet show for you.
That's how I learned Latin. Remember King Friday the 13th, Birds on Sticks? He had Troglodytes, Aedan, and Mimus polyglottis.
But I didn't know those were Latin words.
What they are. That's your house wren and mockingbird. So now you just got smarter.
I know.
I know.
I've been learning things from
I did. I thought Mr. Rogers could see me. Mm-hmm. And I could see him. So I sat there very nice, fully clothed. Mm-hmm.
A little cute bow in your hair.
Yeah. Thinking I was hot stuff. What about the monsters under the bed? Now that's one that I would think is not necessarily an assumption. You would have had to hear that somewhere.
Or read it in a book.
Oh, that's true too. I'm sure things, you're reading fiction, little kids will start reading. And
yeah. Or it was a story read to you. I think you posted a, adorable picture of when your life gets scary or whatever. And it's, all the things that it's terrifying. That I forgot. Like back then, you know how I don't like scary movies, I don't like scary things. Well, back then, I loved all those characters.
But they didn't go to the extremes to try and make things cute back then.
No, everything didn't have to be fluffy and pink and pretty back then. No.
They had some ugly baby dolls out there, too.
Some ugly baby dolls, and we played with them anyway.
Did you think if your feet were off the bed, something would get them?
I have felt that before, yes. I mean, I felt like weird, like something's coming for me.
I'm okay as long as I don't think about it. If I start thinking about it...
And you just tuck your feet under the covers and be like, well, I'm fine now.
This isn't necessarily an assumption.
Is it off the chains?
A little bit.
It's okay. Tell me.
I cannot go to the bathroom and look into the mirror. I cannot walk by a mirror and look at it in the night.
Oh.
Is that weird?
So it has nothing to do with going to the bathroom?
Nothing to do with going to the bathroom.
Okay.
It's just me up meandering around in the night.
Yeah.
I'm always worried something will come out of that mirror.
I bet, because you watch all that scary shit.
And I think what scares me worse is not something coming out that I don't recognize. It's like, what if it's me? I think those scare me worse in movies when people are looking in the mirror, looking at their reflection, and their reflection does something different than what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm getting goosebumps now talking about it. Okay, so yeah, but I won't. That's one of my secrets. So, if my future husband's out there, he's got to take all the mirrors down so I don't freak out in the night.
I know. Do you cover them or you just don't look that way?
I don't look.
Okay.
I don't look. I look down at the floor. It's rare I turn a light on, because I know where I'm going. But if the night light was on or like if I'm in a hotel and the light, I still won't look. It doesn't matter if it's my mirror or somebody else's. I will not look in it.
Okay.
I know. I wonder if a reflection, I guess there's no pictures in that bathroom up there. I don't think I've thought of that. But there's the one on the dresser, at the foot of the bed. And then I walk into that big one in the bathroom. I won't look at them. I do. I'm like, head down. Look, I know. That's crazy. All right. Let's get back on it. Oh, I thought this one was funny. Somebody used to hear on the radio, that don't do drugs. And they thought of all these drug problems, they could not understand why pharmacies were still active.
Oh.
They thought they had to be getting the drugs from the pharmacy, but they didn't. I guess they didn't realize down in the hood and the hook nooks that you could just buy drugs.
Or just nowadays on the road, on the street, on the corner. Anywhere. Wow. Yeah, that's, it's one of those
Why's
things.
The pharmacy?
Why would you not think that they were giving out the cootie drugs? And sometimes nowadays they really are.
Well, this is me. I thought the moon would follow me.
After you elaborated on this one, because you and I talked about this one before the show, after you elaborated on this, I was like, yes, I remember that feeling.
Right. When my mom would pick me up from my grandmother, she worked 3 nights a week at a pharmacy. On the way home from my grandmother's house, the moon was on my side, the passenger side of the car. And it looked like it followed us all the way home.
Yeah. You just thought the moon was coming.
It was coming for me.
Yeah.
I always said I was obsessed with the moon. She said it was a weird obsession. But then there was another one that came, I thought this one was funny, that the moon lit up at night.
Oh, yeah. It don't. What? It's always there, right?
It's there. Yes, it's always there, but it doesn't have its own light source. When you see it lit up, that's the sunlight on it.
Isn't that crazy? It baffles me sometimes when the sun and the moon are out at the same time, like what's happening.
Oh, yeah, on side by side. Yeah. I was getting ready to say that's an eclipse, but I know what you're talking about. Because
when they're...
Yes, low in the sky.
That's where I forget that they need each other to operate the way that the universe does, is when I see them both in the same, that freaks me out. Is this it?
I know.
Like, is this where they're going to clash and the world's going to end?
The sun is a star, and that's always blown my mind. I know, that's statistics, because not all stars are suns, but the sun is a star. That's like the marbles in the pocket. I don't know, how many do you have to pull out to get all green ones kind of thing. Drives me crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to know the answer.
I don't.
I'm fine as long as they never clash.
I know, that's like saying, like, you're a Stacy, but not all women are Stacys. You shine your own light.
That's right.
That's right.
God.
You got your own light.
I got my own twinkle.
I thought this one was cute. This one said that when they were in the car with their parents and the radio was on, they thought the music that they were hearing were the people playing the music at the radio station. And I guess once in a while it could be. They had live people in there, but they didn't realize normally it's a recording. They thought the people were playing the song right then. Which I can see thinking that as a kid.
Well, I did live radio for a long time. I came along after we were spinning records.
Right.
But before me, back, they did have an actual live person doing it.
I believe that, yeah.
Yeah, they have live DJs, and they still do. Or
was
not going to be there
tracks?
forever. It's not going to be there forever. But
I know.
even back when I was in radio, we knew that it's a dying breed. That's one of those professions that are absolutely going to go away.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that, because I love listening to the radio in the morning on the way to work. I like hearing people call in. It makes me laugh. 94.1.
You got to think, we got problems, right? Some of them people got to sound off their tree.
Oh, yeah.
It is a way, of entertainment, kind of takes your mind off things. It's an avenue that's going to die, probably in our lifetime, I believe.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, stay off AI.
I try to.
Quit supporting.
I really do. I mean, I don't don't seek it out at all, and I think I have it turned off pretty well on my phone.
I know, but you got to think every time you listen to a podcast, you're not listening to the radio. Every time you're watching TV, you're not. Like newspapers, they're dying.
I know.
They're dying desperately.
They are dying.
That's definitely going to go away in our lifetime. Newspapers.
Malls are going away.
Why? Because we order everything from freaking Amazon.
I know, I do that too. But I also look at deadmalls.com. That's one of my favorite websites.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm obsessed with looking at the inside of dead malls.
Never, ever.
Well, this one, I don't think this ever crossed my mind when I was younger. This person thought that R.I.P. on a tombstone was the person's name. Rip.
Rip. There's a lot of rips in the world.
There's a lot of rips, evidently. That one's,
yeah.
I get it, though.
Okay.
All right, how about this one? They thought human limbs grew back like a lizard's tail. If you lost
wow. I have a right arm I'd like to sever.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, I just like to drop it on the floor. Yeah, I guess I've never thought of losing a limb to think of how it'd come back if I did.
I know, and if you're little, it might not even cross your mind, you know, because you get a haircut, the hair grows back.
Yeah, a couple of fingernails. And
yeah, they grow back.
But, that's like one of those things you just grow up knowing you got to get a haircut because your hair grows, but your fingernails cut because they grow. You never seen somebody chop an arm back a little bit.
Well, no. Not on purpose.
If we could do that, I would regrow mine so they could be pretty skin and not wrinkly.
Get all brand new parts.
All brand new parts.
That works. I'm all for it. All right. And I thought this was cute because it kind of all ties together. I read that people were rich if they had a vacuum cleaner downstairs and one upstairs. And then somebody that we know, I haven't said anybody's name on these.
Yeah.
But if they want to shout out, they know who they are when I'm saying it. Her boyfriend thought that if you had a basement in your house, you were rich. I know. And of course, I've seen some sketchy places that have basements that aren't, you're not rich. And then you mentioned that you thought people that had a pool were rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I mean, now that I know people with pools, I know they're not bazillionaires, but back in the day I thought, oh, they have an in-ground pool, they must be rich. And now I know, now that I know people have pools that are not in your head millionaires or billionaires, you realize that normal people have pools.
That's true.
But it was funny because I had a pool. I didn't think I was rich. I knew I wasn't rich.
Yeah.
Just knew I had a pool. I know. It's funny.
I know. That is
so hilarious. That one's funny, but yeah, that is true. And right away.
All right. Well, I thought this was a cute one, too. They thought babies came out of belly buttons until she saw her sister's birth video.
I can go with that. I mean, because you don't think of when you're younger, you don't think of anything your body parts do. But then by the time you're old enough to start thinking about it, you've been told the umbilical cord's where we were attached.
Right.
You would think, oh, well, we cut the umbilical cord. And
since you said that, boy, talk about a memory. I did used to think that the umbilical cord was attached to the baby's belly button and also attached to the backside of the mom's belly button. Yes.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that forever until you said that.
Where does that cord come from? It's just hanging out up there waiting on a baby to...
It's hooked to the bag of placenta.
Oh, well, where's placenta? Oh, wow.
There you go.
I know. Well, that all makes sense to me. What else stupid we are that we're dumb young kids and...
Well, this isn't really an assumption because she was told this. She was told to never pick a guinea pig up by its tail because its eyeballs would fall out. They really don't have tails.
There you go.
Oh, there was one thing that I used to think, which just dealt with time. I mean, we've talked about time before, but when we were out of school for the summer, I don't know, when I was really young, I thought we were in school 6 months and out of school 6 months because time wasn't registering yet, like in kindergarten and first grade. I thought our summers were just ridiculously long.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the case. They were less than 3 months.
That's true. But it's like your lunch hour. The day can drag, and then you get that 30-minute lunch or an hour lunch, and that goes so fast.
I know.
And where's that time go? So why is it this fast? And then you got 2 or 3 more hours at work or 4 hours at work, and it's like, tick tock, tick tock, tick.
Talking about clocks too, my mom had one of those clocks with the leaves on it, those gold leaves looking 1950s looking, and I learned to tell time with Roman numerals. So I had a hard time telling time at other people's houses. Because they had regular numbers on theirs.
So you had to stop and think.
I had to think for a minute. I saw the 1, 2, and 3. It made sense.
Right.
Perfect sense. But it was my friend Lisa, the first clock on the wall where I was looking at it because I was looking for the Roman numerals. That's kind of weird.
Well, no, I'd rather you know it the hard way first. And you basically were able to learn it backwards. So that's cool. Easy peasy.
I don't know much beyond 12.
No. I mean, nobody's studying Roman numerals to 100 in America.
Well, I'm amazed that maybe they did did teach that more. You know, we complain about the things they don't teach now, but one of the things that we talk about at work or comes up through the trivia are like the X and the L and the C's on Roman numerals, and they know them. Mm-hmm. They know what means 50 and 100 and, you know, the big ones.
Well, we all should. I mean, we all could learn it, but we haven't. As long as we can tell time. I mean, to me, that's all I thought we needed Roman numerals for. We only need to know till 12, so.
Okay. Well, I know till 12.
Who cares what happens after 12? It goes back to 1.
The clock upstairs, I'm trying to learn. I still have to think about it a little bit. I have it set on military time, trying to learn it.
Yeah.
I can do till 12, and then it's like 13, 14. I'm pretty good up until about 16, 17, and then I have to kind of think about it.
Well, the only reason I know military time easily is because at the radio station, that's how our time ran.
Oh, so you're good at it.
Yes. I mean, I might still have to think after, especially after 6 or 7, like 8 is, 10. I don't know. So,
girl,
what?
There was one night, go figure, I woke up right at midnight to go to the bathroom. Clock didn't have nothing on it. I thought we'd all shut down or something, and then I saw pop, and 1 minute popped up.
Oh.
There was nothing, because it goes from 2,300 hours to nothing.
It's a second.
You think it'd say zeros, but my clock up there doesn't have zeros on it if it's for the 12 clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because most people don't tell time in military time.
Well, I guess not.
Just set that bitch back. You'll be fine. Everything's fine. You don't need no reason to have no military time.
I don't know. I might meet a military man. You don't know. You don't know. When I say, what time are we leaving? And he tells me 1,500 hours, I'll be like, fuck, what time is that?
3 o'clock.
Is it really? You're right. Oh, you're good at that.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll be calling you, I don't know what time to be there.
I'll fill you in.
All right. Well, those were some fun ones. I mean, if more come in, we'll sure relay them.
Or anything else y'all want to talk about, we do have the next few shows planned and some more things coming up, more trips we'll be able to talk about and things going on. The year is tick-tocking by so quickly.
I know.
It's insane, which I think we talked about that before. Time. Tick-tock. We'll be back.
Definitely.
Definitely.
All right.
As soon as we can. On Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy.
Bye.